Ken, let's go to you and Tesla leaderboard adding the stock on Monday with that powerful move above the 50-day line on the heels of a Morgan Stanley upgrade. Talk to us about the action for the stock here and your outlook.
We added it a couple of days ago, really just because of the bullish technical move above the 50-day moving average and above those highs from last week. We realized that this new position, could work, and it may not work if the market decides to make another leg down here. But there was good volume earlier this week on Monday when it first. Moved on that Morgan Stanley upgrade that you guys just talked about earlier. I think the price target is all the way up at 400. So take that for what it's worth. It's a street high price target. So um, yeah, I mean, this is a name that's been on leaderboard in the past, and still think this stock has the potential to do well because of the outstanding revenue growth, and it still seems like the fundamental picture is still intact here, even though certainly the heightened competition has dragged on shares recently, but I think Elon Musk has you know he's a hard guy to bet against. So we're happy to have it on the leaders list, and it's holding gains pretty well after that strong move earlier this week.
And could you provide a little bit more color on the fundamental headlines driving the stock right now, in addition to just the analyst projections here? What does Tesla have going for it at this time, you think?
Well, I mean, just being first to market, like they were, and I'll be the first to say I'm not, a fundamental expert on this company. I know they certainly have been cutting prices lately due to increased competition, so that has weighed on profit margin. But the inroads this company is making in artificial intelligence. One part of this analyst note earlier this week was just commenting on their Dojo supercomputer, thinking that Tesla is going to be able to make strong inroads in artificial intelligence going forward. So they've got the cyber truck that is slowly but surely getting into production at the Austin plant, and Model 3, Model X. They're dealing in a very competitive market, but they're still able to churn out that strong revenue growth quarter after quarter, and just not sure that's going to end anytime soon.
And for traders who missed the leaderboard ad pretty early on into the session on Monday, what should they be looking for in the chart here for some tight action and for a handle to form, or where would be the next proper buy spot in your view?
Yeah, so I mean the bullish gap up, earlier this week above the 50-day moving average. It's almost like we were talking about the Nasdaq. If we can see it kind of get above that key level and hold. Right now with Tesla, we want to see this, hold above the 50-day moving average and move sideways. So if a handle starts to form and it starts to drift lower in light volume, yeah, it could give us an opportunity to add to the position if it were to move above yesterday's high. So at this point, what we want to see is we want to see the stock continue to hold above support here. And if it does decline, like yesterday, we want to see these declines come in lower volume. So you see all the volume that came behind the stock's gap up on Monday, and then yesterday, it reversed lower with the broad market, but volume was quite a bit lower than what we saw on Monday. So lower volume declines from here would be great to see, and as long as it holds its 50-day moving average, we'd say that its technical picture still looks compelling.
That's exactly right. And I mean, your opening thoughts on this stock here are basically like it may work, it may not. And that's the beauty of what we do, right? Is that risk management piece. You can have your thesis, you can buy stocks with momentum and that strength. But at the end of the day, if it's not moving in your favor, you have to be willing to cut and run.
Exactly. I mean, we know what bullish price and volume looks like during a confirmed uptrend. You're seeing gains in higher volume. You're seeing declines in light volume. So if Tesla can kind of show that similar price volume interplay, will be encouraged. But we've noted that there have been some distribution days that have popped up in the indexes pretty soon after the August 29th follow through day. So that's those are some yellow flags to consider. But we feel pretty comfortable with the entry on Monday because there was, we always talk about conviction. You want to see a conviction move, and if it's a conviction move, it's happening with good, strong volume, and you can see volume for Tesla on that up day was the heaviest in many months. It looks like, or at least a couple of months.